We were taught that debt is just part of being an adult. Swipe the card, pay it later, repeat brunch, trips, Target runs, student loans, car payments, and somehow, even while doing everything normal, you still feel broke and stuck. They told us good debt is totally fine, like it's harmless. What nobody tells you is how long it quietly keeps you trapped. And meanwhile, society keeps rewarding you for spending, not for being free. That tight feeling in your chest when the bill notifications hit your phone? That's the cost of calling this normal. What if the debt you accept today is what blocks your rich life tomorrow? If nothing changes, 5 years from now, you might still be working just to stay afloat. Hey love, I'm Bella, and this is Money Talk Channel. This is your money safe space where we have real talk, smart money, with Bella. This video is for education only, not personal financial advice. And if you're done struggling in silence with money, subscribe now to Money Talk Channel. Today, you're learning how rich women think about debt so you can start thinking the same way. Open your mind, take control, and step into your rich woman mindset starting today. We were taught that debt is just part of growing up. Student loans, car payments, credit cards, all treated like adult starter packs. Nobody stopped us to ask if this was actually normal or just normalized. And because it all shows up as numbers on a screen, it never feels real at first. You swipe, you tap, and the future bill feels like a problem for later you. There's also this silent pressure to keep up with everyone else's lifestyle, even when it's built on credit. Instagram makes it look like everybody's winning while quietly drowning. So you keep spending, not to enjoy life, but to avoid feeling left behind. And just like that, your paycheck is already gone before it even hits your account. Living like this is like walking on a treadmill that keeps speeding up while you get more exhausted. No matter how hard you run, you're not actually moving forward. The real cost isn't just money, it's your peace, your confidence, and the dreams you keep putting on hold. And the quietest price of all is the shame you carry in silence. Rich women don't see debt as something to survive, they see it as a tool with a very specific job. If that debt is not building wealth, creating opportunity, or growing their future, it simply doesn't belong in their life. There's no guilt attached to that decision, just clarity and intention. It's not emotional, it's strategic. Rich women care more about freedom than flexing for the internet. They choose options over opinions and peace over performance. They're also masters of delayed gratification, knowing that waiting today gives them power tomorrow. They don't rush purchases, they plan them with confidence. Think of debt like fire, it's powerful when it's contained and completely destructive when it's loose. Used wisely, it can warm your future, but unmanaged, it can burn down your life. And here's the truth most people ignore. Interest is always working, either for you or against you. If you're not intentional, it's quietly compounding in the wrong direction. Let's clear this up. Good debt isn't about buying more stuff, it's about making more money. If the debt doesn't help your income grow, it's not working for you, it's working against you. Rich women don't ask, "Can I afford the payment?" They ask, "Will this multiply my future?" Now bad debt? That's the kind that only feels good for a moment but follows you for years. A $3,000 balance can quietly turn into $6,000 without you ever changing your lifestyle. Interest is sneaky like that, it grows in the background while you're living your life. And one day, you wake up wondering where your money went. Now imagine opening your banking app and feeling calm instead of panicked. Peace replaces pressure when your money finally works for you. And here's the truth, just because everyone lives in debt doesn't mean it's the smart way to live. Your future deserves better than average decisions. We don't spend just with money, we spend with emotions. After a long, exhausting day, shopping starts to feel like therapy instead of a transaction. That quick rush you feel when you tap buy now, that's dopamine, not happiness. And little by little, we start to confuse emotional relief with real success. Sometimes we avoid checking our balance because we're scared of what we'll see. Ignoring the numbers feels peaceful in the moment until reality catches up. It's like putting a tiny band-aid over a pipe that's already leaking behind the wall. The pressure keeps building whether you look at it or not. There's a famous truth that says, too many people buy things they don't need with money they don't have, and the hardest part, that's not a math problem, it's an emotional one. Healing your money life starts with awareness, not shame. The moment you face the numbers with compassion, you begin to take your power back. I stopped letting my feelings touch my credit card because emotional spending always sends the bill later. I don't borrow for stress, boredom, or bad days anymore because peace is cheaper than interest. And before I pay any debt, I pay myself first, even if it's a small amount. Because rich women know your future deserves to get paid before your past. I learned that small wins beat waiting for perfect every single time. Paying off one small balance first builds confidence faster than chasing everything at once. Rich women don't fight every battle on the same day, they choose one and win it. Momentum is the secret weapon that turns discipline into a lifestyle. I don't rely on motivation anymore. I build systems that move even when I'm tired. Automation is power because discipline runs in the background while I live my life. That's how rich women sleep peacefully while their money works quietly. No panic, no pressure, just calm control and confidence every night. When bills hit, your heart doesn't race anymore because you already planned for them. You're not scrambling, not stressed, not checking your balance 5 times. You breathe through payments the same way you breathe through any normal day. And because you're prepared, your life starts running on choice, not fear. Real wealth doesn't show up loud. There are no fireworks, no flexing, no need to prove anything. It shows up quiet, steady, and calm in your everyday life. It feels like finally breathing without something heavy sitting on your chest. Peace becomes your new status symbol. To outsiders, your life might look boring, no chaos, no drama, no constant upgrades. But to you, it feels rich in every quiet moment. Don't confuse silence with stagnation, because silence is strength. This is what a debt-free rich life actually looks like. The first rich woman move isn't paying off debt, it's finally looking at it without fear. Awareness is your first flex, because what you don't track will always control you. And once you see the numbers, you give them meaning by choosing your personal why. Your why is the freedom that makes the fear worth facing. Stop visualizing the bill, start visualizing the peace. The rich woman doesn't obsess over the payment, she focuses on the life that comes after it's gone. And she knows power doesn't come from big moves, it comes from tiny habits done consistently. $20 saved on repeat will always beat $0 saved perfectly. Wealth is built in habits, not in headlines, and that truth changes everything. Every day you delay, the cost quietly grows in interest, stress, and lost peace. Waiting feels safe, but starting is what actually protects you. The rich woman doesn't wait for perfect timing, she creates momentum. Today, we expose the biggest lies about debt that keep women stuck in stress and fear. You learned how rich women actually think strategically, calmly, and with intention. We uncovered the emotional patterns behind spending, the powerful rules of wealthy women, and the peaceful lifestyle that comes from financial control. Remember, debt doesn't decide your future, your mindset does. And today, you just upgraded yours. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe for more real money talk, and share this with a woman who needs this truth in her life right now. And tell me in the comments what's your biggest struggle with debt today, and what would true freedom from debt change in your life. This is the Money Talk channel, Real Talk, Smart Money, with Bella. And remember this, your rich life isn't waiting for permission, it's waiting for a decision, and that decision can start tonight.